Well, the new achievements for the new Doom Eternal DLC have been released, and I'm here to tell you the expectations for it. Hey guys, it's your local Daddy Smurf here, and today we'll be talking about some shit yet again, so stay tuned. As I mentioned, I'll be talking about some real shit today. So, since the new achievements have been released on Steam, I assume the DLC will be released this month, aka March 2021. Today I have my friend Gronkie with me, who actually plays a lot of Doom, so I asked him for some help with the video. Now, what to exactly expect? Well, let's talk about it. So, according to the released achievements, it looks like the new weapon that has been announced for Ancient Gods Part 2 is indeed going to be the Sentinel Hammer. It includes change in gameplay tactics most likely, and I'm interested to see how the combat will change and how the hammer will be used. It's also going to be upgradable, so we'll see how that goes. So, Hugo and Joshua have been talking about a new enemy being added, which seems to be the Dark Imp from Doom 64. Only this time, I guess it's gonna be a Stone Imp, according to Hugo. That would make it Simp, right? Hugo also stated that it's going to be tougher than the Prowlers, so it's most likely gonna be in the Heavy Demon class. His attacks will be much like Sonic the Hedgehog's ball spin attacks, which sounds absolutely ridiculous, but fuck it. Can't do anything really. Other than the Simp. Other possible enemy could be the Chain Gunner. The one thing I absolutely hated in Doom 3 is most likely gonna make a comeback in the new DLC. Not much is revealed for him, so we'll just have to wait.
The same way we were encouraged to use the Plasma Rifle's Microwave Beam mod, we will be encouraged to use yet another underrated and arguably underperforming Full Auto Shotguns mod. Truth be told, before the introduction of Spirits, there was no good reason to really use the Microwave Beam mod, especially in higher difficulties as compared to Heat Blast or any other gun in that regard. Microwave Beam has a low DPS, and the worst of all, it slowed the player's movement down while channeling the beam, which, especially on higher difficulties, is very unforgiving. Similar thing could be said for Full Auto Shotgun, although that one has its uses in early vanilla campaign and generally can be utilized pretty much anywhere. It's just that later on it gets overshadowed by the Super Shotgun, Ballista and Rocket Launcher, which are arguably much more reliable and more effective guns. But with the introduction of Spirit in the Ancient Gods Part 1, it actually gave a Microwave Beam a purpose, as the Spirit is a very dangerous enemy that can get very annoying should it possess something like Baron of Hell, Doom Hunter or Pain Elemental. These new Stone Imps, however, according to Hugo Martin, can be killed with other weapons too. It's just that they have double the health of a Prowler when not using the Full Auto Shotgun, which can be a problem if you have to deal with a swarm of them. Luckily, the Auto Shotgun is designed to dispatch of them well, as the idea was to not just make them more vulnerable to it, but as they die, they drop a healthy amount of shotgun shells, which mitigates the ammo chewing factor. Overall, I like the idea of Stone Imps and the auto shotgun usage, as I will need to get used to using the weapon mod that I very rarely use, if ever. Also, the new enemies will keep the element of surprise up and provide us with the unique experience, while at the same time the game remains more of the same, with a slight twist, which, in my opinion, is what a DLC should be. And there is absolutely no way that these Stone Imps are going to be as bad as the Spirits were. Right? We do sort of know what to expect from this, obviously, as implied at the end of the Ancient Gods Part 1, We will be fighting a demon lord, who is apparently the image of the Doom guy himself, just in the demonic world. But how will this be realized? The boss fight in particular. I don't know honestly. It could be a regular Doom guy with all the abilities and weaponry that the player has, or maybe it'd be split into phases, where after you kill the image of the Doom guy, the Demon Lord reveals his true form. It could be practically anything, but this would be my guess, since most likely we would have to utilize the new Warhammer in order to defeat the boss, whether we need to smash its body parts, tendrils, or whatever the fuck do I know. I expect something gigantic, in one form or another. As for the scenario though, I can't tell you much. Yes, I know that there are many spoiler leaks out there roaming the internet, but I haven't read any of them myself. I only know the basic idea of what the gameplay looks like, and even these are mostly guesses. What I've talked about here is either a pure guess or the information announced by the devs directly. But if I had to make a guess, I'd say that the story will end in the deepest part of hell itself, and with a direct confrontation with the Demon Lord. But what will road towards there look like? I don't know.
Before I end this video, I would like to thank my friend Gronkie, who actually helped a lot to make this video. The trailer for The Ancient Gods Part 2 is coming March 15th, 2021, and I'm really excited to see what it has. So that's it for this video. I really hope you liked it, and I'll see you all in the next one.